It actually hit my hand a bit.
You know what it takes, and you're ready today to take them all on. You got the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give him a taste of Kiwi. Show him you're the best. Give him a taste of Kiwi. You're better than the rest. Give him a taste of Kiwi.
That's better.
Show him you're the best. Give him a taste of Kiwi. You're better than the rest.
All right, no my hockey my. Welcome back to another episode of the Kiwi NRL podcast. Tonight I'll be your host Lennie Brookie. Alongside me, as per usual, me Lucy Left Eye, Jason Weatherly. One more game of the season, mate.
Yeah, one more game.
Season, how you feeling?
Drained.
Drained.
Oh, it's just a long season.
It's a long season, but how good has the final series been? Just a couple of decent games to get you to sink your teeth into.
Some good games, some good footy.
Some
And
outstanding footy from some teams.
top teams made it. Which people are like, oh, is that what you want? I do.
Yeah. Two of the best teams going at it.
Otherwise you have Broncos were good last year, but when Parramatta came up against,
We got pumped.
yeah, Parramatta got pumped. Even though they beat them like twice in the year.
That's right.
Penrith
Finals.
are different in finals.
They are different, and they're going to their fifth in a row grand
Fifth
final.
straight grand final for four in a row though.
Outrageous.
Crazy.
Outrageous. Now, before we get too far into it, you better thank the sponsors. Shout out to FitZone, operating out of Matamata, Te Aroha, Paeroa, and Waihi. Pardon me. A little burp there. Great advertising. So, yes, if you're looking at...
Thank you.
If you're looking at getting your rig into shape before summer, probably a little late. But hey, why not start anyway? Fuck it.
Why not?
Let's get into it. So you can sign up online too, www.fitzonez.com, or you can come in and see any of our lovely staff by just, you can get all our details off Google. FitZone, FITZONE, baby. It's that easy. Also,
Let's go.
shout out to Tummy Hunter Consulting for keeping the lights on and some beers cold.
Yes.
Shout out to Dre and Sammy, of course. But if you need any immigration needs, green cards, blue cards, pink cards,
Pink slips?
pink bits, get hold of Dre at Tummy Hunter Consulting. He can sort you out. Seasonal workers, whatnot. Whatever reason you wanted to bring people in.
Yeah, and he's always down for a pink slips race.
Toretto. So once again, thank you so much for the sponsors for just sticking behind us.
Yes.
FitZone really have no option. But yeah, shout out to Dre and Sammy for backing us up. Okay, let's get into our next bit, eh?
Fat beats, pump it up, screaming, I don't give a fuck. Fat beats, pump it up, screaming, I don't give a fuck. Fat beats, pump it up, screaming, I don't give a fuck. Fat beats, pump it up, screaming, I don't give a fuck.
Hey kids, I'm Blaze shit. Looking for the tips with Brooke Fraser.
All right, this is PNC Tonight, and this is a segment aptly named The Plug They Didn't Ask For, Jace, but it turns out
They're gon' get it.
they gon' get it. And tonight we've got the Max. Too easy, juicy,
Oh, too
hazy
easy. I
pale
thought
ale.
this was a Brian To'o. Easy.
Brian To'o easy. Brian To'o easy. Rock up. Sorry, say it again. Too easy. To'o easy. Rock up to the campsite, kick back and relax while watching your mates pitch your tent, and crack into a can of Too Easy. Big on juicy flavour. Easy going down, brimming with liquid sunshine that tastes like the smooth tones of a saxophone floating across a refreshing lake of tropical fruit. All right, there you go. This is Max. What do you reckon? Too easy.
Tastes like a To'o.
Too
Line break.
easy. Brian,
To'o
too
tackle
easy.
break.
Too easy, juicy, hazy pale ale. It's quite good, 4.4%. Real like orangey, juicy vibe to it, eh?
Yeah. Get that bit of a like fruity scent almost.
Fruity, yeah. Nice. So get that from wherever you get Max. Big Max.
Big Max.
All right, we'll keep moving, eh?
How many dudes you know roll like this? How many dudes you know flow like this? Not many, infinity. Not many, infinity. How many dudes you know got the skills to go and rock a show like this? I don't know anybody.
So, Jace, this segment is called, also aptly named, Questions. Because people send through questions, and what happens?
They ask questions. I don't mean to say they answer. They ask questions, we answer.
We try answer them to our bestest of our ability.
Yes.
All right. First
Okay.
question.
Ray Nicolali. He's
Ray,
back.
he's back, man.
He's back.
Shout out to Ray. How are you, bud?
You manage a new NRL team. Out of past or present Kiwis, who's the coach and spine?
The coach.
Surely, the benefactor.
The benefactor.
Wayne
Wayne
Bennett.
Bennett. I thought you mean like a benefactor. Like a benefactor. I guess he has coached them, but does he mean like actual Kiwi coach?
He was in part of the Kiwis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's coached them, but there he is, right on the hard left.
There he is, yeah.
He's got a smile on his face. Actually, I'll go because it's any past and present.
Yep.
I'll say Graham Lowe, the coach.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the best coach we've ever produced.
Yes.
And then what do you say? Just a key player or a captain?
Spine.
Oh. Oh. That's actually really hard. I will probably go all time. I'm going to go Jerome Hughes
You going Jerome?
and Stacey Jones. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking Georgia.
And I'm going to go hooker. Probably still Isaac Luke for me. And then if I got to go, the fullback's hard.
Yeah, Isaac Luke. Fullback. Ooh.
I'd probably say a prime Rog. Peak of his powers, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck at fullback.
Like the year he won
Yeah.
LEM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
for that.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same.
Okay.
Rog, Luke, Hughesy, and
It's a hard one. It's probably a little bit.
Stacey.
A lot of people go Shawnee and Stacey. I mean, you've still got Benji as well.
Guess we've got Benji. Still got Kieran Foran.
Yeah, I still think Stace is still like the. It'll be very hard to kick him out of my
Yeah.
best of all teams.
What about Peter Hicks at fullback? Played a little bit of fullback,
Played a
didn't
bit of fullback. He played a bit of fullback.
he?
He'd go all right.
Peter Hiku, uncle.
The pet. All right, next question, mate.
Next question.
Thanks, Nick.
Jordan Leaf. Is Rawadi looking forward to bleaching his hair this weekend? Well, he pulled out of tonight, so he's probably scared.
He's probably scared. He probably knew that was coming.
Yeah, he's like, fuck.
I bleach my hair. It's pretty short.
Yeah, like,
What are you going to bleach?
it's probably going to burn his scalp more than...
Bit like stubble. All right, next one.
Richie_NZ. Who misses out on the winger spot? This is the debate.
That's the debate. You got the three wingers. You got Mulitalo, Warbrick, and Isako.
Yeah. What side has To'o been playing on?
He's left side, isn't he?
So he'll be against Warbrick?
Yep.
If Warbrick comes out and does the job against To'o,
I like it. It's like the measuring stick.
yeah, he's cemented his spot.
He's ready.
Even if he doesn't, I still reckon he's earned his spot. But like,
Yeah.
if he comes out and does the job against To'o, yeah, that is just like,
That's a good little yardstick. I
Yeah.
like it. And then who's the other one?
no, this is the thing. Do we need a kicker, or do we need a bit of flair?
I'd say we probably need a kicker at this stage.
But if we score enough tries, we might not need to get all the kicks.
I mean, if we do the same thing to Aussie again, we don't need a kicker, but the likelihood of that happening again, slim.
No, ball. Fisher Harris leading, we own.
Could come down to kicks.
Yeah.
So what's your decision, sir? There's a centre spot.
yeah,
We did bring up maybe shifting a circle to centre.
yeah, that's what I reckon. I don't think you can move Mulitalo to centre, so I'd go. Oh, but then is that just trying to easy road?
Because someone messaged me through saying teamwork was in doubt, but I've seen that nowhere.
Oh, true.
I've seen that nowhere, but I can't confirm it, but they messaged the page. I hope not. If that is the case, then probably Isako does have to play centre.
Yeah.
But if I'm going out and out,
If I'm going on form,
straight up form, it'll be Mulitalo
yeah, I'm going to go Mulitalo.
and Warbrick.
Yeah.
So we're saying that now we don't have a kicker. unless Isako plays centre.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Next question. Was that all of them?
No, there's one more.
All right.
Scotty Wiz, 97, or Wheeze. Hey guys, any words on Crossland Week's strange Edo likelihood to play Kiwis?
There is no word. All those fellas are up in the air.
Crossland said last year whoever picks him first, he'll play for.
Yep.
He probably has a better chance for the Kiwis.
There's a bit of depth in New South Wales. The other three are really up in the air. It's hard to know. Why? How come we're taking so long to name our extended bench?
Yeah.
Our extended squad, sorry. Come on, Stacey.
They're probably just trying to narrow it down.
I think they're just trying. I think there's a few people on the fence, but you know what we say to people on the fence, eh?
Fuck off.
Fuck off. If you're on the fence, fuck off.
Get
It's pretty aggressive, but
in your waka.
it's a bit like that. If you're not 100 fucking behind playing for the Kiwis. Then
Yeah. Do you know what I reckon they need to do?
What?
All these guys and Howarth, Fisher Harris rings him up.
You playing or what? Gee.
You playing? Oh, hey man, you what? You're not playing? Oh no, I will, man. Fisher Harris should hit up. It'll be great content if Fisher Harris just hit up Howarth this weekend. You know, I want to play for the Kiwis.
You're a dead boy. Yeah, I reckon if you're on the fence, gap it.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know about those other three.
I'd love to see Edo.
I think Strange is a push. I can't see him. But Weeks and Edo are like I can see them being on the fence.
Yeah. Kyle Edo, he's been one of my favourite players this season.
He's played very well. Like a younger Val Holmes.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, we'll keep moving then, eh? This is this newish segment. I'll use this
Oh,
one.
that's right. Did you send it to me?
Yep. Messenger. Alright, this segment's called This, That, or Drink. So basically, thank you to Timo Brookie. Did you get it?
Yep.
For sending through, he's given me 5. We played this last week. Basically, there's 2 options. For example, last week we had Stacey Jones or Sean Johnson. The person had to pick one or the other, and if they couldn't, we had to have a skull.
Yes.
Okay, so Timo, I asked Timo, happy birthday too, mate.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Rafano, brother.
Also on Timo, bit of a throwback today. I was on the work site, chucked on some his Jar playlist from Spotify.
Oh,
An old throwback.
Go on. He sent through 5 this or that or drink for me.
Yes.
So Jason, what's the first one?
Reliable centre, as he's titled it. Nigel Vagana or Jerome Rapati.
Nigel Vagana or Jerome
Vagina.
Jerome Ropati. Oh, that's a hard one. But this is a bit of a take. I don't know if people will agree. I could easily have a drink to that. But I'm going to say, for me, I think Jerome Ropati is extremely underrated. He was very good.
Slept on, if you will.
Slept on. He's in there somewhere on that 2008. There is above Ruben Wiki. He was a trainer.
Hey.
Yeah, so Jerome Ropati for me, Wagner was an absolute weapon, but his combo he had with Manu Vatuvei and Lance Ohio at Warriors and then to the Kiwis was outstanding.
Okay then. Big winger.
Big winger.
Manu Vatuvei or Leslie McElroy. Oh no, Leslie Vanikolo.
Leslie McElroy. Vanikolo or Vatuvei. I think this one's actually quite easy too. I'm just going to have... Manu was one of my favourite players. So, for me, Leslie Vanikolo was first. He was an absolute beast. Huge weapon. But Manu was really the one
Yeah.
that really set the tone for the big winger.
Yeah. Oh, I got one.
Manu Vatuvei.
I just got one on Manu Vatuvei. And they're 2 different positions, so it make it trickier. But I know you like them both. Manu Vatuvei or Simon Mannering.
Simon Mannering.
Simon, I like it.
I could add a drink to that too, but I think if I was pushed to pick one, I'd have to go Simon. Absolute champ.
Interchange of Doom.
Oh, of Doom even.
Lewis Brown or Kenny Bromwich.
Oh. K. Brom or Louis Brown. I probably think Louis had probably the ability to play more positions than Kenny Brom.
Yeah.
Plus, he had quite a pointy nose, Lewis. So,
That just marks him down.
yes, I'll go Louis Brown. Louis Brown for me.
Okay. Next one.
Okay.
Hucker of Doom.
Hucker of Doom.
I-
Nightingale or Nathan Fiend.
Isaac Luke or Adam Blair.
Oh, shit. That's a good one.
Oh, sorry. Isaac Luke versus... Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's the same thing. There you go. Well, he's had like or and then verse on the rest.
Okay. Isaac, Luke, or Adam Blair. That's a hard one. They both had a hearty as Hucker. They both love to lead the Hucker, and they both lead it with passion. But I'm going to say... Oh, it's real close. That'll be hard. One or the other. Okay, I'll drink this one.
Drinking?
Yeah, I'll drink for this one.
Yeah.
Can't split them.
Okay, then.
Yes.
Big hit.
Big hitter.
David Kidwell against Willie Mason
Yes.
or Ronaldo against Valentine Holmes.
That one against Val was good. Like he leapt into it. It was crazy. But in terms of like
Disrespecting
the whole year, like you're saying, laughing at the Hucker, Kidwell comes out and absolutely, like, you get banned for 7 weeks these days for doing that. 7 Kyle weeks, you'll be gone. I'd have to say, yeah, it has to be the Kidwell on Mason. That's like legendary.
it's going to be talked about forever.
Like, no one will ever forget that.
That's so good.
And then he got stuck into him too when he was on the
He's
ground.
reciting 3 verses of the Hucker.
I mean, that's lit. Hang it up in the bloody Te Papa, that.
It's good.
Hang up the photo. We should start a petition to hang up a photo of Kidwell standing over Willie Mason, spraying him. They should be hung up in Te Papa Museum.
Yeah.
It's a national treasure.
That or when Johnson got his try against England.
Yes.
And then Simon, you've got to take the kick.
You've still got to take the kick.
Which brother, Timo or Hums? Oh, but forward him asking this.
Timo.
No, you didn't even ask that.
I know you wouldn't ask that. All right, thanks, Timo. It's good. It's a good little game, isn't it?
How good was that little reel Timo made for the gym?
What one?
Him and Sarah, and they all wearing the same clothes.
Oh, yes. Shit.
Shit.
See, if I seen his undie line, so I said, next time wear that thong, oops. No visit VPL, my cur. All right, we'll move on. We'll move on. All right, cheer my Maldies. This is...
Usos.
Oh, yeah, cheer my Usos, cheer my Dokos. Kia ora na to my cookies. This is a review of the round bean, just 2 games. But before we get into that...
Oh, yes.
Check it out.
I don't know if you can tell because I've got massive guns, but...
Kiwi NRL podcast. If you're after one of our new tees, great fit. They look legit. Increases the rate of getting that puseha. No, that's not guaranteed. But you can get that from Look Graphic Tees, custom tees. If you just Google Look.
If someone buys it, eh?
If you Google it, is it custom or graphic?
Where am I?
Look T-shirts, just put that in. There you go, down there. Look, Graphic Tees. Head along there.
Hey,
We're on the
sale still.
We're on sale. He's still got them for sale, guys. $45.
I might have to get a Shawnee one.
Might have to message him just to let him know you still got that on special, my bro. Some epic tees on there. Go up. You've got the Derek Rose, but also you've got the James Fisher Harris.
That was gangster.
That's great. I might have to cop that.
SJ.
Got the Jazz Tavagan, the SJ. How good. He's got some brilliant shirts on there. Fernando Alonso, Pain in My Heart. Queensland, New South Wales, if you're into that sort of thing. The Dallin 200.
Oh, that's a good one. Dallin just cheering after he scored or something.
Oh, the Warriors Crew. That's a good one. I've got the T.
Oh, that's cool.
That's 60.
Does he do a taps one?
think he's done a Tapani one at some point.
Rogie.
Oh, the big head ones are cool. He's done like a also if you keep going down, he's done like bobblehead styles. Oh, there's the Warriors one that I've got. It's got a front and back on it. The Rock. Oh, there's so many. Israel Adesanya,
Selena
Kanye West, Selena.
Gomez.
Oh, he's got heaps, eh? So many graphic tees. And you can.
Oh, that Kobe one's mean.
I wonder if he's going to release that Manu one, or is that just for him? The Joseph Manu drop. Anyway, go along to Look Graphic Tees and just Google it. It'll come up. And we're one of the first shirts to come up the top there. Kiwi NRL podcast shirt. Support the bro and support us. Get around it.
Yeah.
It's on special at the moment, so.
Maybe you can do one for your like face on it.
Just put my whole face on it.
Another picture of you doing the lawns.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway.
Sure thing. All right, so first game of the round, Jason.
First game of the round, a demolition job.
Absolute demo job, yeah.
A storm came in and demolished the hen house.
The coop was fucked.
The coop was fucked. 48-18 to the Storm over the Roosters.
Mm-hmm.
And Jar Jar.
Jar Jar, bless.
Is he just getting better and better each week?
He's getting better, bro. Like I said the other week, if he continues this on into next year, he's a very consistent player.
Mm.
I can see him holding this type of form for a long time, which could put him in place to be one of the best halfbacks.
And it's not like he's doing stuff to burn himself out. He just makes the right decisions at the right time.
I mean, that's just being able to do that is so important. So important. That's why the Storm are where they are.
He looked better than Cleary in the weekend, even though Cleary did some crazy shit.
I think overall as a performance, yeah. I think Jerome's was better, which is pretty hard to do.
But Jar Jar, man, 3 tries.
Just crazy.
8 runs for 85 metres, 9 post contact. You don't need that post contact.
One of those tries he just ran straight.
Yeah.
Went through Angus Crichton and then Teddy.
How good. 2 line breaks, 6 tackle breaks. He even hit it up in 19 tackles with 3 missed. All good, cuz.
I mean, he's just gone to an absolute level. He's locked in the Dally M. There's no way they're not giving it to him.
No.
That would be an absolute
Yeah.
burn the NRL down.
Yeah, everyone would be pretty.
Feel sorry for Nas, man. I mean, it's the first hit off the kickoff.
Fucking nasty.
He's going to bend down a little bit, my bruh. Must be hard when you're that tall, eh?
On that, though.
Yeah.
How fucked up was Collins? Played it the wrong way.
Yes, I think if that didn't happen, maybe he might not have got so long.
He came up looking like Jack de Berlin.
Poor old Nas, he's out for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
He had a good game, apart
which is
from that.
bullshit, because 2 years ago they kept Taylor and May in it.
For what, eh?
Yeah, like,
They let him postpone his.
It's shit to keep the best players out of the game.
So they let him do his in the new year, and they're not. When it happens to Big Nasty.
And he missed international or something.
Yeah, I mean Samoa.
Yeah.
Big Nous, though, apart from that, had a good game.
Yeah.
Jack Howarth.
He's looking good, man.
Looking so good. That try was brilliant.
So, Jackie boy, 14 runs, 175 metres, 55 post contact, 5 tackle breaks, a 3-second play the ball, and 8 tackles. A couple he missed. He's good, man. Got a try in there as well. Yeah, like you said.
Big Willie.
The Will.
No tries, but
just did what he needs to.
You know what I thought? I actually thought that this is obviously showing how good Warbrick's been this year. I felt like they kicked it to Xavier Coates a lot.
Yeah. They're like, fuck, we're not giving it to him.
But they kind of paid for that in the end because Coates had a mean game too. None of that. Neither kicking is neither side is a great option.
Yeah.
Coates or Warbrick is like pretty hectic. Anyone else stood out for you there, bro, in this game? The Kiwi boys and the Roosters, probably. I think Joey Manu was quite quiet.
Unfortunately, Joey's last game, and it wasn't like they didn't really have much to. They were just getting dominated, really.
It felt like a full domination.
Sad to see Warrior Hargreaves go out on a loss like that.
Yeah, can't win them all though. Someone has to lose.
Yeah,
but he's still going to the Super League, so we still be able to see the big man have a jam.
Yeah,
so that'd be cool.
Well, when I say retire, I mean like retire from NRL. Don't think he'll be coming back to that.
Yeah, so sad to see him go. It's probably well asked of one of a kind left. Nas is a bit of him in him though. Anyone else in there really stand out to you in that game, bro?
Not really. Just
Not really.
Jar
From the
Jar.
Roosters, eh? Yeah, so I'd say Jerome. I mean, what a year. Grand final left to go, but it's been some season.
it has.
It's been an absolute season. All right, next game.
Next game, Panthers 26 against the Sharks 6. The Sharks looked in it for a lot of the game, but I just knew the Panthers were gonna.
It's weird because, like, look at the scores. 22. It was quite close for most of the game. Then 60th. It's the last 20 theory, last 20-minute theory again.
Yeah.
And Sharks just couldn't go with them.
Yeah, and then they had nothing doing at one point, and then Cleary just chucked that kick across the To'o.
Yep.
At 62 minutes, and it's just like opened the floodgates almost.
It was just a straw that broke the Sharks'
Yeah.
back. Just did open the floodgates.
I feel like
Who stood out for you, Kiwis' perspective?
Kiwis' perspective. Cleary, obviously.
Fisher Harris, how many minutes did he play? 50.
50
Oh, yeah.
for 14 runs, 123 metres, 44 post contact.
I feel like he was good. He was niggly.
Yeah, I felt like the Panthers knew they had the upper hand over the Sharks, so they weren't going.
I actually thought that too. Watching, I thought like they actually just they're playing within
Fish
themselves.
and Leota didn't come out and
Like,
smash people like they normally do because
Yeah.
they're like, well, we'll just play it safe. We don't want anyone to get injured. No one to get suspended.
I feel
They
like
just
can,
watched the game before where the night before where Nas got suspended.
I think like they can operate at 80% and beat most teams.
Yeah,
And so when they feel the need to, they can just turn it on.
so that's what's going to make it such a good game this weekend.
I don't know if they can do that against the Storm though.
No, they won't be able to do against Storm,
I
but
think-
like,
I think they'll come out and they'll just be. Yeah, actually, I'm really excited. The last two finals, like the Broncos actually played a lot better than I thought they would.
yeah,
They were like dominating Penrith.
yeah.
But this one here, I think this is probably on gameplay. They're probably the most evenly matched we've
Yeah.
seen in a while, eh?
The forwards for the Storm without Nas might struggle a little bit, not
Yeah,
having
true. Without having the big fellow, eh?
coming up against Fish and Leota. And even then, like, they come off and that Liam Henry, he's pretty mean.
But yeah, on the Sharks, any Sharks players stood out to you, bro? Like actual stood out or not
shit.
really?
I feel like Nick could have tried.
Actually, didn't Nick have smoked the Fish at one stage?
Oh,
Did he come out of the line and like actual smoke him? From
fuck,
memory?
see you in Kiwis camp.
I just randomly remember that. I'm pretty sure that happened. It might not have. I apologise if he
He
didn't.
made 38 tackles, did miss 7 of them, but he was trying to tackle.
Tackle
lot.
everyone. But he was still good. He was still really good. Kyle Edel, 13 tackles, 3 missed. Still on the bench. And Ronaldo Mulitalo gets through the whole game. I felt like he tried pretty hard, but once again, I think they were going to Katoa a lot more than his side.
Yeah.
Probably on purpose. Yeah. Penrith, they just look too good. They just look too good. Like you said, the Sharks were in the game, but it felt like they weren't. They
Yeah.
were, but they weren't, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Yeah.
Like, it was, what was the score? Yeah, it was like, after half time, then Sharks got to try, and I'm like, still like, no, Penrith are going to.
It felt like, even though the score was close, it felt like Penrith had the upper hand, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
And like, just on Cleary, he had a mean game. Like, where was his stats? So, he got a few kicks. 19 runs for 145 metres.
Yes.
He was running everywhere.
Line breaks 1.
1 line break, 2 line break assists, 3 try assists, 4 tackle breaks.
Wait, didn't they only get 3 tries? Oh, 4 tries.
Yeah.
So he pretty much assisted all those tries.
He was good. I just feel like Jerome Hughes was more electric. And it's annoying because Cleary doesn't have to be that electric and still does that.
Yeah, I think this is probably the matchup of the final.
Yeah.
Hughes is he's definitely in the best form of his career. He is, at the moment, I still have him for this season, not on body of work, but for this season, I think he's above Cleary. But Cleary's Cleary. He can just...
And
he can turn on 10 minutes and just put you to bed.
it would be a whole different conversation if Cleary wasn't injured for most of the season. Like,
I mean, but yeah, Jerome versus Cleary.
but then that just shows like, fuck, I don't really want to say it. Got no wood to touch, but Jerome Hughes never really has a big injury.
No, he really...
His body's like well kept at it.
He's a robust little fella.
Yeah.
What I do like, the Storm, I think the Storm, we can get into it later, but is the way their spine can kind of let each other have its turn.
Yeah.
So you're not
Well,
really
if you go-
relying on one person.
So I'll go back to the Storm game. So Pappenhausen 2 tries, Jerome Hughes 3 tries, and Cameron Munster 2
Two.
tries. They have a podcast between them.
That's a lot of tries.
It's 7 tries between them. They chucked
Yeah.
up the stats for it. It's called like the
Clubhouse, that's right, yeah.
clubhouse, and it was like 7 tries, 300 and something running meters.
It's crazy. And that's what I think, we should talk about in the preview of the next
Well, we
round.
can go straight into it. We don't need to worry about points this week.
Okay, hang on. I will play a song. Not that one. Not that one. It's good to just break it up a little bit with some music,
Top 5, that's the minimum. Running a game plan that's on militant road reprise. Them guys were filling in. Change man, but the villain is still in them. Same Sam was top billing it. SJ 23, they said I was done. I'm back home and killing it now. Matt coming through with the propane on the ride to the top and just.
All right, this is preview of this last round. It is the grand final.
The grand final.
Penrith looking for the back-to-back four-peat. Storm looking to upset that pattern.
Yes.
Okay. Who wins and why, Jace?
Sorry, I was just seeing. Storm.
And why?
I just think. I think between those 3 we just talked about before, and Harry Grant, there's so much that can happen around those,
Yes.
those players. Like, obviously, Penrith are a mean team, and I'm not saying they're not. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, it can go either way, but
Yep.
a lot of, the play with Penrith, they try to go for Cleary, and he'll do something magic, which wouldn't normally happen. Just get a 40-20 out of nowhere.
But
And
I
they
know
got,
what you're
Dylan
saying.
Edwards and, Luai and that, but I just feel like you can't underestimate Pappenhausen, Munster, Hughes, and
Right.
Grant. Like, you don't know what any of them are going to do.
Because obviously with all of the Panthers spine, Dylan Edwards, absolute workhorse.
Yep.
Crazy. Jerome Luai, obviously, very talented. Cleary, some people might say he's the greatest halfback of, the last how many
Yeah.
years.
And then they got, obviously, Isaiah Yo. I reckon
That
it
might-
could
that
come down
might-
to the forwards. Like,
That might be their little...
you got Fisher, Harris, Leota, and Yo.
Versus Trent Liero, Josh King, and Kamakamika, yeah.
Yeah.
Mitch Kenny's a weapon, but he doesn't have the creativity of Harry Grant.
Yep.
I just feel like on that spine for the Storm, if someone's being found out, they can just go to someone else.
Yeah.
I think Penrith can do that as well, but they don't do that. They could do that, but I don't think they do it as well as the Storm. Like, if Pappy and Munster have a night,
Yeah.
I think they're very good at letting them have their moment. If
But
it's on, it's on.
The other night, everyone had their moment, pretty much.
Yeah, they're balanced out.
But
But you know what I mean? If they really
Yeah.
push, they go, okay, we've got to shut down Hughes.
and
They'll just go to the other two.
if you look at it the last 4-5 years,
Yeah.
the best team has won it every year.
Yeah.
Storm is the best team for me this year.
If you look at the year as a whole,
Yeah.
100%. Yep, they're definitely the best team as a whole. I'm going to go, with all that being said, Storm look like they could be the one, but
You can't write off Penrith.
I'm going to go Penrith.
The way I'm looking at it is Storm win, stoked for the Kiwi boys in there.
Yeah.
Penrith win. Fuck, that's just mean they do it.
That's just a mean four-peat and
Five
five
grand
grand finals.
Yeah, I don't care who wins this grand final, really.
Yeah, I think either way I won't be disappointed or
Yeah. If it goes to Golden Point, gangster.
I won't be super elated if one wins over the other. In the ultimate scheme of things, I mean, It would be cool if the Storm won and Jerome Hughes got the man of the match. The
Clive Churchill.
The Clive Churchill. If Jerome Hughes gets Clive Churchill,
And Dally M.
Dally M, Storm
final.
win. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Imagine chucking that multi on at the start of the year.
And then fucking takes the Kiwis to a victory.
Yeah.
Pacific champs as well. What's up? Imagine that. Then on the other coin, Penrith win. That's 4 grand finals for the Fish. The Otto, and then Fish walks out with 4 rings. 4 rings.
How crazy. So that's why I'm like, either way, I'm like, whatever. But as long as it's a good game, and as long as it's a good betting game, those teams normally make it a hard betting game.
Yeah. I think I can't see the Storm getting pumped. Or either way, I just think it's going to be a good... This is going to be a ding-dong. Get your ding-dong out.
Yeah, what's your score prediction?
26-22 to Penrith. And saying that, I would love, like I said, Jerome Hughes to get the Clive Churchill.
Say Clive.
But then you'd have to get it in a losing team.
Storm my favourite, by the way.
What? Oh, what are they? $1.90?
$1.90 and $1.95.
Oh, so they're pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same.
Flip a coin. I mean, it looks that way, doesn't it? On paper. What we spoke about, it's very hard to split them. We've split one each.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you can't bet on international yet.
Can't add it in to be like and win Pacific Championship because
Yeah.
it'd be very hard for them to give you some value because the teams aren't really up.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about betting, so we might as well keep moving, bro.
What a champion! Another day, another dollar to be made. It's just another day. Always there, just another day, another dollar to be made.
Yes, rumble in the jungle with your nuts out. Yeah. All right, boys get paid. Your mum gets paid. Girls get paid.
Everybody get paid.
Everybody hopefully gets paid. Not from my bets though.
Speaking of, Kane
Yes.
forfeited.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
You'd think you'd have one last crack, but if he
No,
forfeits,
he's
he
just-
forfeits.
He's just like, no, I've had enough. You've got the win, Jace. You can't catch up. You're too good.
Oh.
Maybe I should hand my page over to you.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
But he
You
did
don't have
say-
the time in the day to get off
No.
work.
Yeah. He also did say best bet Amber Hall.
Yes. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
Yeah, he's gone one.
NRLW.
And then value, which I was going to do for mine, but I'll let him have it. Extra time. Wait, he actually didn't say what game. Women's game I'll give him.
He might mean that.
He's gone extra time. No, I just meant any game over the weekend, bro.
I mean, I reckon it'll be a close game, so it's
Yeah.
a good call.
It's paying 16s.
Oh.
Good value.
Put a little tenner on that. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, I had it on my phone. Might as well have it while my phone's still out.
Yes.
My
What are your
bet,
bets, sir? What's your bet?
my best bet is Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes to score 2 or more tries at $14.
Let's go.
Fuck, why not?
Why wouldn't you?
One last hit.
I can see the bros tearing that shit up and doing that poo-cunner, man.
Yeah. Do you reckon it could be like a mince out to the cheese, back across to the mince?
They didn't give us mince and cheese last week. They just
No.
gave us straight mince pie.
Straight mince pies. I sent that to you, eh? I was like, where's all the mince and cheese at?
Jerome to Warbrick combo. I think they're going to save it for this weekend. It's going to produce the first try.
Yes.
Uh,
That's your best?
yes, my best bet is Will Warbrick first try.
Yes. We'll do our values in. My value,
Mm-hmm.
Warbrick, Howarth, and Fisher Harris, his last game for the Penny Panthers. All anytime try scorers paying $97. It's gone down since we put it on.
97. It's a lot.
Yeah. $10 on that, 970.
Okay.
And you went Warbrick, Howarth, and then Hughes instead. I just don't want everything running for Hughes.
Yes,
And-
sir.
Oh, you got first try now. I need to take first try out quickly.
Oh, yeah. I was like, shit, 1,800.
It's $31.
So a return of 310 with $10.
Yes.
Okay, so Jerome Jackar with I'm going all Storm even, so I said the Penrith were going to win. But I'm just doing like a Kiwi combo. Or 2 fully Kiwis and then 1 who's on the fence.
Yeah.
But in defence now. All right, so that's all the bets. Now, did you have a Kiwi moment from those round games?
No, it won't be bad and say Nasty's hit. Probably just a compilation of Hughes' tries.
Just Hughes' tries, eh?
Pukana.
His efforts, the Pukana from Hughesy. Even just that one, he just like looks out, nothing really on, straightens up. Through Crichton, through Teddy. Suddy bolt. I'm
Suddy
like, come
boom.
on, man. This wasn't even like a proper step.
Nah.
It wasn't even like whacking anyone. He just ran straight.
Yeah.
Real strong
I'm so
through the
excited.
hips. Strong through the buttocks. And the hip area.
Can we make a actually I want to make a comment about the NRL about a couple of things.
Okay, yep.
First of all,
Mm-hmm.
why the fuck are grand final always so late on a Sunday?
Fuckers. They're just doing it for the Aussie crowd, you know.
Yeah. And then more importantly, how do you talk about player welfare and then Kalen Ponga doesn't want to put his hands up for Australia
Yeah, that was weird.
and then you threaten to ban him for so many games?
That was weird, how they done that. I guess it's also like, so all players will look at that and go, okay, moving forward, I've got a niggle.
Yeah.
No one's going to come out and say,
Yeah.
I'm just going to look at, I want to play better
But
for my club.
considering he's had how many concussions?
I think they should consider his history for sure.
Like, if he doesn't play for Australia, like, what if they've got plenty of players to choose between?
Plus, the other
He
thing,
doesn't think he'll get picked anyway.
that's right. And, I mean, he's removed himself from Origin as well at times.
He didn't play Origin this year, didn't he?
Yeah, and another
Yeah.
season because of his body. So, I think that's play on.
And he
Not a
wants
big deal.
to, like, focus on getting a premiership for things. So he
Well,
wants to
he
be,
just needs a proper break at the end. Like you say, it's a big ass season.
and that's it. Like,
NRL, if you're listening,
if the season was shorter,
too long.
yeah, if the season was shorter, I'd be like, oh, well, come on, man, it's a couple more games.
Well, if the season was shorter, he'd probably play.
Yeah, exactly. So then,
So the other thing is like you play each other once, which would be how many games,
so there's 17 teams, so you'll play 16 games,
and then have I don't know,
Four.
16. It would be, yeah.
and then it'll be 20 rounds, I think, with finals included.
Yeah, that's less than the normal season at the moment.
Yeah, 7.
So then what you could do is have that 3-week break in the middle,
Yeah,
Origin International.
yeah,
That becomes 23 weeks, and it's still shorter.
and then
International at the end. I mean, come on. Surely that's what you do.
And
Just
it's all
play
about-
everyone once.
it's all about TV rights, but it's
There's
so
still-
fucked.
But if a quality international season at the end will get you that TV time.
Yeah,
And then also, you got to think about this. If we strengthen the international game, the amount of Tongans and Samoans and that in different countries around the world that will get behind it, you'll get it back on that and you'll get a further reach.
yeah, and if we play England more,
There'll be a further reach. You'll get... It's very short-sighted to focus on what they're doing.
yes,
Longevity and make it to take NRL. NRL will become a bigger product too if the international game's bigger.
yeah,
And then you get the NRL to other... Because like it's already starting to get some headway in America.
exactly. And
So I just don't
and
know,
if you wanted
just
to
play each other once.
play each other once, get this international thing underway, doing it for a few years, you could take it to America as well, the international.
Yeah, hard out. Fucking know. But do you know why it works with NRL over there? Because they put so much money behind it.
Mm.
The last time they took the Kiwis in England to America, they put fuck all money behind it. And there was like half a stadium.
Yeah, that's true. But also, this NRL, the fuck doing? Banning him because he doesn't want to play. That's
That's a weird one, eh?
That was weird when that came out.
I've never seen that happen for the Kiwis.
Yeah.
Interesting. If someone's done that for the Kiwis, NRL, like, oh.
Oh fuck. Whatever.
Well, to be fair, it was the ARL, which is slightly different.
Yeah. Madge.
Oh, yeah. Appointed the Broncos coach.
So does that mean he just coaches thing for 1 year?
He's like, yep, he's New South Wales coach 1 year, win it. Later, bowl.
Great strike rate.
He's got a great strike rate. I mean, he went from Kiwis historically beating Australia
Yeah.
into New South Wales winning the cup.
So you're saying next year Broncos win?
I don't know. He's on a roll, man. He's on a hot hand. And just like that, he's the coach. So he went from New Zealand to Australia, to the state of origin, and now New South Wales, and now to Queensland coaching Broncos. I mean, the bro's got the intrepid journeys, intrepid coaching.
Yeah.
No, good on man. I reckon he'll go well. A few of the old boys at the Broncos are off it. The problem with the Broncos is they're too deep in that old boy shit.
Yeah. Oh, it's the old boys club.
He used to play for the club. He's the great at the club. I mean, look at the talent you had. Yes, last year he got to the grand final. I'll give you that. Pretty much won it. But before that, had a great season, shat the bed completely.
Yeah.
They were pretty much a shoo-in, and then they shat the bed that bad they weren't even in the 8. The year before that, didn't they get the spoon with Kiwi? Or close to.
So I think they went spoon, 14th, second, and then whatever they get this year.
Spoon, fell off a cliff, shat the bed. Almost won the grand final, pretty much won it, then shithouse again.
Yeah.
So as a whole, you look at that record and you're like, I can kind of see it, because I reckon the best shot to beat Penrith, it's just like horse racing. You just sit just off the pace. So you're not trying to come from...
Just off the pace, or you're a bit of a pride of Jenny kind of tactic?
No, just off the pace, because then the thing with the Storm is they've been 8th, between 1st and 8th the whole time, pretty much, right?
1st and 4th.
4th. So you know what I mean? It's not a massive step for them to then go. But we've had teams come from fucking nowhere, have a mean year, they can't get there.
Yeah.
Where I think Storm have consistently been at that level. So all it takes is that extra little 10% to go enough to kind of get up there.
Yeah.
Whereas other teams have to exert all their energy to get up to that point, and then they just fully deflate the next year.
Yeah. Fuck. Even if Penrith lose, that's still the best team for me. Best team all round.
The best NRL team I've seen in my watching.
Yeah.
In my watching of NRL.
I thought it was crazy when, Roosters did 2 in a row, into the 2010s.
Well, it is crazy in the NRL era,
yeah.
Especially in if you're thinking about the last 20 years.
3 in a row, going for 4 and 5 grand finals.
That's fucking crazy. And the thing that I have to keep going about is the amount of players I've lost.
Yeah. They
haven't done the Roosters and got signed all these great players.
I'm really interested to see what happens next year when they lose Fisher Harris and Jerome Luai.
I mean, that'll be a test. That'll be
Fisher
a real
Harris,
test.
man.
That'll be a real test for them. See how deep. They just keeps finding people.
The thing is, I think Liam Henry's stepping up.
He has, bro. He's been really good this year. So, I don't know. They're definitely doing something right out there. Yes, one of the greatest sporting teams of the modern decade.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it, man. I think that's it.
That's it.
Short and sweet.
Just like that.
But do you know what we forgot to do? We better do it right now. Everyone voted on our story on the weekend. Great.
Yes.
A shitload of votes. We got heaps. So we're going to read out the fan voted, a little bit of a stitch up because I couldn't let everyone pick a team and then do it that way.
Yeah.
So it's just, anyway. So fan voted, okay? This isn't a reflection of Jace or my opinion.
We didn't have anything to do with it.
This is the fan voted.
Really?
Okay. So for fullback, the fan voted Kiwis team. Fullback, we've got Keanu Kinney with 48% of the votes.
What?
Just snuck past C&K on 46%.
Whoa.
They were going toe-to-toe.
They were.
It was like Mickey. It was one and the other. They were just...
Kenny got the young sidestep in.
Yep. So C&K unfortunately just gets nutted there. For the wingers combo, we ended up having Muli, Talo and Warbrick at 58%. So they'll take those spots. Centre pairing, we've got Timoko and Harworth at 45%. C&K and Timoko with 39% behind them. So just to reiterate, Timoko and Harworth. Halves combo, it's Jerome Hughes and SJ with 42%.
Yes.
So there you go, Sean. You got to come out.
Sean.
One last go. Just behind them, we had Hughes and Weeks at 31%. That would be sexy.
Yeah.
I would like that. SJ playing, slim chance.
Yes.
Anyway, this is fan voted.
Weeks playing, slim chance.
Yeah, so it's all up in the air, really. Just release the squad already, Kiwis.
C&K.
Fuck.
you reckon they'll do it this week?
Surely the extended squad gets named this week. Australia named it last week. Anyway.
I always send them a message. When you naming the squad?
I could probably ask them. I should probably do that one, don't I?
9.
Prop
Oh, yeah,
prop
sorry.
combo. We've got James Fisher-Harris and Moses Leota at 62%.
Yes.
The next one behind them was Fish and Tarpany option at 28%. So Fish and Leota lock in that starting spot. I mean, you'd be silly not to, really.
Yeah.
At 9, Croslin with an emphatic victory, I think,
Yeah.
from memory. Levi is obviously an option there too. For the second row spots, we had Nikora and Niokore, 30%. Closely behind was Nikora and Riki at 28%, and Nikora and Isaiah Papali'i at 28%. So there's some real options there, isn't there? Really split decision. Tarpany 87%. Well,
Landslide.
bit of a landslide. 14, Aaron Clark with 41%. And then with the bench, now it's a bit tricky because Nas has been suspended.
Yeah, but it was.
But the fan vote was Thompson, Neem, and Nasteha. Mr. Nasty himself, Nelson Asafa Solomona. But alternatively,
You go,
you could go Ice Puppy or
Ricky.
Ricky on the bench. But yeah, that was the fan vote. It was good. Some great interaction.
Yes.
So thank you for voting. Plenty of votes. I'll put that up tomorrow, hopefully.
I
a little...
think Tarpany voted for himself for fullback, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he was keen for to play fullback.
But shout out to everyone for voting. I'll put the proper graphic up tomorrow with the full team. It was interesting.
And let's message Kiwis and see when they name the team.
See when that. I just want to know the extended squad,
Yeah, we saw the extended squad.
so then we can start putting some pieces together.
Yeah.
Or just like extended usually doesn't include the people in the finals. But alternatively, the Kiwis might just wait till after the final.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, one more week.
Come on, man. I want to know. All right. Without further ado, though, we've been the Kiwi NRL podcast. For your Karu and Fatu Jace, where should they find us?
They should find us on YouTube.
Find us on the tube, bruh.
The tube.
For your Talinga,
The Talinga, they'll find us on the Spotify,
Spotty,
the Podbean,
the Venus,
the Apple Podcast.
Aporo.
That's it.
Oh.
I think for our listening.
And if you were to follow us not home, you're going to follow us where?
You will follow us on Facebook,
Fellatio.
Instagram,
The Gram,
TikTok,
Tiki Talk.
and like.
Like.
Review us on Spotify.
Review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
5 stars only.
5 stars, baby.
If you don't want to do 5 stars, then just don't worry.
And if you're following us on Instagram but not on YouTube,
Yeah.
or YouTube not on Instagram, or not TikTok and not the other, jump or get on all platforms.
Takes 2 minutes.
Just, it makes it way more horny if everyone gets amongst it.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet. So that's been us. Thank you for listening. We've been the Kiwi NRL podcast. As per usual, give them a taste of Kiwi and stay horny.
You're ready
Put it in
today
there.
to take them all on.
Cheer the thing down.
You got the measure of your man, and you know that you
Cheer
can
the
go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give it, give it.